Imrik has come so far from home, only to be interceded by some rat people. He refuses to let them bother and hinder his plights any longer. His army has come to their final hold. The Death Master is here. But Imrik is truly the bringer of death. Snitch will learn that very soon. Right now, all of our ranged units are moving up. Liliana is already over here. She's going to be using some fire magic to really rip through these formations of Skaven. They have many here. We're talking about like over 4,000 rats in one location. That's a lot. They're not nearly as clumped up as I was hoping they would be, but there's some piercing bolts of burning just to kill a few of them, to show them what's coming next. And all of my Lothern Sea Guard and my archers, they're going to be right over here, just using a few volleys to break them up. Already, they've used one of their 3 warp bombs. If you see one group suddenly just dead, it's because of their warp bombs. And of course, if they do have a Warlock Engineer, Warp Lightning will be used extensively to hinder me. So let's have a look now at what we can do. I've built 4 siege towers total. The Noble is moving up. Right over here, those clan rats are finally gone. Fortunately, that did not really damage Liliana. I'm very thankful for that. I've got my 2 dragons, Imrik and also Anzu, moving around. Now, they're moving around for only one reason. The Plague Claw Catapult. That must be destroyed. Here comes another group. They're going after my poor Talons of Evris. Or my Rangers, if you prefer. So now they're fighting in a very dark location. I'm hoping they're not going to use a warp bomb, but it's very likely they could do that right now. Now let's go back out real quick. My volleys are continuing to hopefully get scores of kills. There's a lot of rats over here. That's really the bulk of what I get to do right now. It'll be one of the more challenging battles because of what's happening here in one location. There are so many rats, and even though I've got the power, they can still hurt me a lot. Night Runners are damaging, you know. My numbers are not that high. Now here comes another attack. Let's see what we can do to kill more Skaven today. Liliana is a nightmare to all Skaven. You can see why. It's very clear as to why she's a nightmare to all of them. Between all the fire and all the arrows, these Skaven are cooked. They're barbecued. I mean, look at that. It's a ceaseless barrage. I'm providing shade, but it's already dark for them. So over here, we're going to use some Dragon Breath abilities. I've already got some of my forces on the walls. I probably could have waited. I probably could have, sure. But now it's time to use our Dragon Breath. And we're going to take some extensive damage over here because it is rather difficult to get to a Plague Claw Catapult. Now, I am going to play 2 types of battles in this part today, to let you know. There's going to be a pull for it. One will be live play. One will be what you're seeing now. And you'll be able to vote for what you prefer, and any feedback you have, I would love to hear. I'm always for feedback. Now taking out 2 Plague Claw Catapults, so those are now gone. Awesome. Awesome work, everyone. And on the walls, we have our spearmen who are getting ready to get hit hard. They usually are. What I've been really impressed with, and here comes another burning head, is how sturdy these Skaven were. They were able to just hold for so long. Here comes another Warp Lightning. Those Warp Lightnings are so hurtful. There goes another Plague Claw shot, at least clipping some of our spearmen. You can see how many they have left. I've killed so many, but look at how many they have left over here. It's really... it's really grating. Have a look at my forces. Looks like they did use that warp bomb, because, I mean, that unit's nearly wiped out. Ooh, they anger me so much, these Skaven, they do. So let's have a look now. I've got some more spears over here, but guess what? More Warp Lightning. It is constantly raining down Warp Lightning upon us. Now, my leaders are over here. They were resting up for a brief period of time, but now they're coming back. They're taking a lot of damage from all the ranged attacks. There goes another attack by that Plague Claw, but we're going to hit that Plague Claw right now. Come on, destroy them. We got 1, not 2, but just 1. I was hoping to get rid of them, but it didn't quite happen. There's our leader. There's Anzu, my ancient dragon. So we go back in. We can see that my spearmen are taking a lot of damage. Warp bombs and all that are just dealing a lot to them. Constant Warp Lightnings are hard to really deal with. And there is a Warlock Engineer who's now moving away. He has how many kills? 92 kills right now. I don't know why I like to count out kills, but it just goes to show how effective they are. But you can see that I'm already taking a lot of damage with my poor infantry. So even though I've done so much damage, it hasn't been sufficient because their many tools to defend have done enough to me. So that Plague Claw is nearly broken. It's not quite broken yet, but it's nearly broken. And here comes another Warp Lightning, man. You can see what that does to any formation. And of course, Plague Claws constantly hitting. They can have some Warp Grinders down here. I'm going to be breaking open some gates eventually. Yeah, they're right down over here just waiting for me. Just waiting for me. I've moved over my archers. My Lothern Sea Guardsmen are going to move in. I'm going to have some of my Lothern Sea Guardsmen move onto the walls to shoot down at some enemies to help out. I've got, of course, Liliana trying to break down that gate. My Dragon Princes are going to be a little bit further down. Going to break through a different gate. So they're actually active doing something. Oh, what is that? Another Warp Lightning. Oh, that cooldown. So Anzu was all the way back over there. Imrik is coming out. Fortunately, that last attack was able to get rid of all their Plague Claws, so we no longer need to worry about those hitting us. And so Anzu is just going to take flight and move all the way back around. I'm now having Imrik go after one target. Look at how dark it is in these maps, man. I've actually tried to brighten it up as much as I can because of how dark it is. It should just all be green here. Just have a green map. Just all warpstone-y green. But the visuals are impressive, though. I mean, just look at that. It's awesome to even see. Anyway, there's Imrik. He's charged in. I'm having him help out on the walls because he needs to help out on the walls. I've lost a lot of infantry. It's a costly battle in Elven lives. And here comes another burning head. She miscasted. That was a big explosion. And it's just burning through all of these Skaven. She's able to get hundreds of kills every single time. Nearly. Placement is important. So here are my White Lions and all of their regalia. What else do we have? Well, over here, got some more dragons. And we're going after the Warp Grinders. I'm just having them work together right now. So they're destroying those. And I've gone over each part of the battle so far. So let's see. We're now just kind of shifting over to the main portion of the fight, which is going to be over here. We still have how many to fight? Let's see. We're looking at 2,400. They had over 5,000, sorry. Over 5,000. I had 1,600. 1,600 while getting warp bombed. Here comes some more rats who were just kind of out here. Now they're hitting us from behind. I think my archers can handle them, though. I think they'll be okay. I think they've got it under control. We'll see them. My Lothern Sea Guardsmen, see, they're going to come up here and line up on the walls so that they can shoot down at some more enemies. Now, Liliana is fighting in melee. She's on a chariot right now. She has over 500 kills. Yeah, I had to really raise up brightness in order to get this battle to even be visible. Which makes it hard for me to actually micromanage because it's just hard for me to visually see what's going on. Oh, well. Such is a challenge, right? My Dragon Princes came in, too. They came all the way around over here. Now they're moving in to fight, and they're going to slowly push through a bunch of these rats. That's my hope, anyway. Oh, too close. Too close. Now it's back to being dark again. All right, we zoom back out. So, they've got some Gutter Runners, Night Runners, the whole mixture. They have 8 kills. My dragons have taken a lot of damage from them. I mean, they can actually deal a lot of damage to dragon. And my poor units who are left are trying to run and chase them down while just getting nailed by Night Runners. Those Night Runners are just running and, of course, hitting us. I'm pretty much out of arrows, or out of most of them, so actually getting to them is a pain. So my only goal right now is to try to herd them over into the corner of the map over here and finally engage with them in melee combat. So after that, we've got, of course, Liliana, our fire mage, at 548 kills. Charging right through more Skaven. And you know she's going to have some spells eventually. She's got to muster it all up, but she's a scary lady. Anyway, let's move over here again. A Lothern Sea Guard, they're getting a lot more kills here. 80 kills now. Group 2, 148 over here. Yep, they're fine. Some more piercing bolts of burning. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I wanted to do, to try to time that well. She's at 582 kills. I'm still trying to herd them. The pathfinding got a little bit funky once I got over here. Let's kind of fast forward a little bit. Right now we're just trying to get our last phase in order, but they've got 1,200 left. They went from 5,000 to 1,200. And of course, they're really hitting my dragons for a lot of damage. Way too much damage. There's another Dragon Breath ability. Had a nice one there for them. And that's without the Skaven having all of their shiny toys that they usually have. I actually wonder if I would have an easier time against their larger toys, like rat ogres or whatever. But 5,000 is a lot, you know. And here's a battle. Get those rat ogres, man. We sent a Skaven slave flying, probably a fellow rat ogre. Here comes my dragon princess now. I wanted them to move through, but they'll have to fight over there. And over here, some more piercing bolts of burning. Ooh, that's green. See, just have it all look like that. Just a bunch of warpstone. Oh, it's time. Let's go. And here comes the dragons. Just here to help out, you know. To do what dragons do best. And so now they're going to make those rat ogres. I mean, look at that. We just yeeted a rat ogre. The mighty Imrikian yeet. And here's a fold of just... Oh, it's like a V formation. We're just going through a bunch of Skavens. Skaven. And Liliana's back in it. I love that she fights so well. She is such a nightmare to all enemies of mine, especially Skaven. So now we should be at a point where we're fighting or trying to get after the Deathmaster who's close by. He's a huge pain. All right. Let's go back over here. One of our more cinematic fights, right? My God. That is truly the color of fire. Wow. And so everyone's just charging in. Let me zoom out real quick. It's pretty much over. We just have to try to get them to break. There's some over here that are refusing to break. So let's have a look now. Imrik has 141 for kills. 92 for Anzu. Zoom out a little bit and see what's going on. The Deathmaster broke. The battle is over. We have won. It took a minute, but Imrik will not be halted today. The Dragon Crusade goes on. That was a close victory. I didn't lose any groups at all, really. Well, good. Liliana is clearly the big leader here. Imrik's like, look, I support her. All right. For magic resistance, I'll give it over to our leader, Imrik. And we can now occupy the Haunted Forest. I want them to be happy here, and quickly. So I'm not going to do anything other than occupy. Ooh, a Beastman army. That's got to be destroyed. I can't permit that. Okay, Imrik. You are currently rank 17. Here's what we can do right now. Let's pick up Dragon Pact. He'll get a free piercing bolt of burning. I like that. All right, I've got some money, which I need to spend right away. We need public order quickly, and I mean quickly. I also just need more money. Yeah, growth is great and all, but I have no money to build up what I want anyway, so I'm just going to focus on that. Now, over here is a sculptor's workshop, 4 turns to get it. After that, I'll have much cheaper buildings, which is what I need right now. Okay, let's end their turn. I don't have much more to do. We'll see what we can do. And I want to trade... Oh, do you want to fight me? She wants to fight me. Okay. Well, that's going to be an issue if she's able to actually do anything, but hopefully she's unable to do so. And we're going to be able to get more experience over here fighting Skaven. I might have to delay one dragon event. We have 2 total, but one I'll have to issue forbearance and talk to them later. I'll say, hey, Dragon, I know you're important and powerful, but we've got to chat later because right now Imrik has a lot to do. If you've played the Imrik campaign over Immortal Empires, you know how the very beginning or the first half of your campaign is quite challenging just because you've got so many different foes and you're cut off from a lot of usual allies. It makes everything a bit harder, right? Okay, rank 8 over here. I'm going to give you hard to hit because you need more melee defense if you want to survive in combat. Now, let's come over here and destroy some Skaven. Yeah, those 2. Please don't live. Oh, they lived. Okay, very well. It's good experience anyway. I'll take it. Now they are destroyed. Beautiful. Everyone gets to level up. We got superior attacker for Imrik. And we're going to march on over here now. He's rank 18. I want him to level up so very quickly. So let's pick up Blazing Lance. It'll cause a flammable effect, reducing fire resistance, and plus 22 is charge bonus. I want that Alpha Strike to be incredibly powerful. And for her, I'm going to give her the Flaming Sword of Ruin. Oh, wait, hold on. We're not done yet. Yeah, again, an upgrade. I have been upgrading my spells a lot lately. And there's hard to hit, and we're nearly ready to end our turn. Before I do that, though, I've got to build something new. Now, it's going to be relatively simple. I could build up a grove. That would give me some Untainted, which is nice, but I also need a lot of money, too. The money factor is a big one. I mean, 200 for income, that's great and all, but because it is like my sole recruitment area, I suppose I should probably build something that I can use, so let's take that. I'm not getting silver helms right now. No, I've got Dragon Princes. That will be quite cheap, so I'm going to stick to that. 3 turns to go, then I'll begin to build over there. And over here, let's see, I need to upgrade my walls. I was hoping to avoid that and to instead get my landmark buildings, but it looks like I'll have to do something. I mean, whatever I'm doing down here, I've got to make some money. So let's destroy, unfortunately, probably, if I destroy units, plus 5, I do need more public order. You see, because we're elves, we get an impact to our just various benefits here. Our happiness will determine our tax rate, our growth, the cost of our units to recruit, so I need that. Which means I need to probably just get rid of that building. That'll hurt me, but now that we're fighting another faction, I'll have to see what I can do. Okay, we're going to have a big rebellion here for even more experience, which again is great for me because I need money and I need experience, and there she goes, right there, coming to attack me. That's really a shame. I'll have to try to rebuild that location, or maybe another faction will take it over. So Caledor is in a lot of trouble now. It used to be united, but Tiranoc was quickly overwhelmed. Wow. They had, like, at least, I believe, 3 settlements, or 4, when I first began today. Well, that did not end well. I won't be able to focus any money over there, which means I'm going to lose more money. All right. We're meant to have challenges in life. Let's come over here and destroy one cheap little Skaven army. Oh, that was not a lot of money. Give me replenishment, and we'll come over here and destroy another one. Oh, man. Then we get to go after Beastmen. Hopefully, they'll wait there so I can destroy them. Look at that. Entire faction gone now. So let's come on down here. They're raiding. They'll probably just like run away if I try to hit them, and then they'll hit a town that I'm trying to save. I'm keeping the grove over here for that untainted measure, but I am eventually going to destroy it. Okay, I've got more money. I've got 2 more turns until my buildings are cheaper. That's going to save me a lot, and I've got to build up proper defenses. See, I do want my Dragonspine Mountains. I want to try to keep our capital, if anything. So we'll try to keep our capital. We don't have a lot there to help out. I'm hoping that Lothern, who likes me, who's beginning to not like me nearly as much, will come help out. See, we've got over here Rebuild Lost Splendor, so if I have that, and I also have that workshop, my buildings will be so much cheaper, I'll actually be able to upgrade a lot of things. Now, I am going to pick up some money-making buildings because they are relatively cheap, and I need them. At least one for now. I'm pretty broke, you know. Pretty broke over here. Very prideful, very strong, very broke. Okay, here's my Ancient Pride. Look at that. My Dragon Prince and Dragon units will not tire out. They'll have more physical resistance and more melee defense. And over here for the Warden Kalindros, let's give him something handy. Replenish troops. Very good. We'll take that. And Loliana. I'm going to give you Immortality because I have her on a chariot. I put her on that because I didn't want her to take any damage. Or to be able to fight back during a fight. The damage part, that's going to happen, but there goes Safari. Man, Ulthuan is in a lot of trouble, and here I am just kind of fooling around over here. But Imrik has jobs to do that do not involve the politicking, the real politique of Ulthuan. Reichland is now fighting Sylvania. That feels a bit late, right? Or maybe they had a peace treaty before, but I highly doubt that. But there goes Safari, the old ways, huh? So now buildings are even cheaper. Holy crap. Awesome. Of course, I have no money to do anything with that, but awesome, I say. Yeah, my army upkeep is dramatically high. I might even need to get rid of a few units just to afford what I have currently. I mean, my Dragon Princes are only 182. My Dragon is 255. Imrik is 688. So Imrik and Liliana are actually taking up a lot of my gold. Now let's go over here and take out those beastmen and hopefully destroy them. Oh boy. Where are they moving to now? Good, in my range. Oh, I hate whenever they don't move in my range. But he's in my range. Got like a blood gorge. Oh, wow. Yeah, they would break so easily and quickly. That's not even worth fighting. 1,200. You know what? I'll take that money because I need it. We've unlocked the Pure Main Company and Rahagra's Pride. More War Lions of Crace. And here is Kane's Ring of Fury. Oh, very nice. Kane's Ring of Fury. A nice wind effect. I might give that to my Warden. Most feared of all elven magical rings is the Black Iron Ring of Fury belonging to Kane, the bloody-handed god of murder. And here's a food taster, too. All right, let's pop into the Flayed Rock. Only for a turn. He's ranked 20 now. All right, I'll give him Astride the Battlefield. So now a larger charge bonus for cav units, more speed, and a high recruit rank. I'll give him Devastating Charge because we do want to get Lord of Dragons. It's a great debuff. Oh, man. That'll make a dramatic difference. And for Liliana, let's see here. I'm going to give her some more magic in her reserves. And for you, Kalendros, I'm going to give you Foe Seeker for now. You'll get a Chariot eventually. So I've got my full stack, and I've got a little bit of money. So what are we going to do about that? I'm about to really have cheap buildings. I want to save it up, as I said before. I'm trying to build up my Elven Court as well. That is intentional. I do want that. If an ally retakes it, maybe if that mod for trade regions is updated, I'll save up money and buy back that area. But for now, I just have to try to hold out, which I'm losing a lot of public orders, so I don't know what's going to happen over here. But I do need that in order to get a lot of new buildings, or sorry, technology. And we will make a little bit more money from our theater, so that's okay, I suppose. Plus 8 to public order. We're making how much over here? 475, so not a lot, but, you know, it's a bit. All right, 1,500 for that promenade. I'll take that, and now we can end our turn. Let's get ready. I'm just going to rebuild, and then I'll probably spend some time rebuilding Pig Barter and Shattered Cove. Don't worry, I will go after that dragon eventually. I've been spending some time developing my economy. We're currently on turn 58 now. And also, I found out the key to doing well is to get trade treaties. So now I'm trading with the dwarves over here, and over here, the Last Defenders, and finally, one more unlikely trade partner, the Courts of Liberos. 820 income, 690, and over here, 841. That was truly the key the entire time. So now I'm actually making money. Look at that, 2,351 income from trade alone. I changed out my spearmen for Silverin Guard. I did want them to have magic resistance, and 45% is pretty high. They have a fire resistance of 35%. I've got my Pure Main Company. I've got 2 groups of Dragon Princes, and I've got Rahagra's Pride, which will probably be replaced with another dragon eventually. I used a bit of my influence to not only help out my diplomacy, but to also get a new noble. I'm not going to give him too many campaign abilities. I just want to level him up via the campaign map, but eventually he'll join another army if I'm able to afford one. All right, it's probably time for me to build up some proper defenses wherever I'm able to. We do have a public order issue, but we've got to ensure that no one is breaking down my garrisons. And thankfully, buildings over here are very cheap. Much cheaper. Okay, let's have a look over here and see what we can do with our army. I've got to fight a dragon. Why don't we fight the undead dragon first? Yeah. Through its herald, you have issued a challenge of battle to Shackolot, the Calamity. The ancient black dragon and its attendants shall fight without mercy to test our strength. So we'll be fighting undead. I'll gain some cool stuff like a blackened staff. The cooldown for all of my spells down by 25%. My miscast chance will go down by 25%. And we'll get a passive ability to get more power recharge rate. Sounds good to me. It's battling time, dragon. Oh, I'm ready to fight you. And here I thought you would be difficult. Warlock von Drac. Harpies. Ooh, okay, that's a lot of variety. Dragons have weird friends. We're going to do this battle live, and you can vote in a poll to really tell me whether or not you prefer live play or post-commentary. We're not doing a pure narrative series right now, but I often do one, which is where I think post-commentary comes in handy. But if you prefer me to kind of explain things at my own leisure, and all of that and not playing live and also getting really cool shots, then you can vote for that. But if you prefer to see what I do live, then that's up to you too. But here we go right now. We're about to fight a dragon. I thought that would be a good way to kind of like compare the two styles, and then all of you can make a choice. Alright, so I've got my 3 dragons over here. Liliana was able to get a dragon, so now we're more powerful than ever. Now, we've got magical attacks we can utilize. Let's go after their leader with a good old-fashioned Star Dragon's Breath. For Anzu, why don't we go after those Kern Wraiths? They're quite weak to magical damage, so that's a great way to destroy them. That didn't do a lot, surprisingly. Okay, very well. I'll go kill some skeleton warriors while I'm at it. Okay, my enemies are on the way. I've got all my dragons here. Did you not hit him? Oh, you didn't hit him. Okay. That's fine, too. That attack finally did something. Let's use a nice piercing bolt. Hopefully we'll time it well enough. I doubt it, but we'll see. To bring back a few of my units right now. Ooh, here we go. I see someone that I need to beat up on. Let's go beat them while we're doing that. And we'll go after their leader real quick. Wallach von Drack. It's actually a very easy army for us to defeat. And you know what? We've got some magic to buff up our units, so let's do that too. Perfect. Even better than I thought. Okay, my rangers are only here to guard my archers. My spearmen are just kind of there to hold while I'm fighting out here. And I've got more magic to use, so we can certainly do that here. Let's get some buffs going for my silver and guard to keep them alive. And okay. Here's some more piercing bolts of burning if I want to use that. 3 kills by our leader, Imrik. And there's not too much they can do to stop me right now. I know more will be coming on their way. That'll take a minute, though. Oh, skeleton warriors on the way. Let's go get them. Okay, for my dragons, they're all fighting a bunch of skeleton warriors and other units like that, but that's what we're meant to fight. Here, let's go kill some more skeleton warriors with our magic. And for my ranged units, let's see here. Let's go target some zombies. We've got some reinforcements on the way. I'll have to go look at how we're going to handle that. My dragon princes don't need to charge in again, do they? No, they don't. We'll bring them back real quick and just have a brief glance at what we need to fight. Now, I've got my Pyramid Company that I kind of kept in reserve, but now we've got to fight a bunch of Harpies and Feral Manticores, too. All right, you know what? Let's go handle that real quick. I'll go fight that right now, in fact. I don't need to worry too much about it. Pyramid, come over here. I've got my Dragon Princes who are pretty close by. The Warden's close by, too. Let's have a look. What else is flanking me? Medusa, Hydra. Oh, man. Yeah, that's a decent amount of stuff, you know. That could be a challenge for someone somewhere, I'm sure. Let's go kill the Manticores. That's what we'll do first. We'll go kill the Manticores. We'll do that. And I'm going to get my archers to go after the Harpies real quick. Let's do that, too. Let's just go kill those guys. My Lutheran Sea Guard are fighting, too. I'm going to let them just keep what they're doing. All right, so my Dragon Princes and my Pride, they're going to move back a little bit. The Warden's going to move back, too. We've got some enemies to go after. Ooh. Oh, Shackolot's here. Cool. Okay. Let's change that up a little bit. Oh, don't you do it. Oh, there it is. Okay. That was mean. That was very mean. But let's go get Shackolot. If I've got to worry about anything, it's going to be Shackolot. All right, so here comes some more Harpies. I'm getting all my range attacks to go hit them real quick. One group is broken. My Dragon Princes are close by. They can go after their leader, Wallach. My other Dragon Princes can wait because we got more enemies to fight. Just not yet. And I want all my dragons to go after Shackolot. He's probably going to be a challenge, I'm sure. Here, let's use our, let's see, Dragonhorn. Starlance, too. He doesn't need to heal up yet, does he? Not really. Let's buff up all attacks close by. There we go. We'll use a nice Cascading Fire Cloak. Pyramids have done all right. Okay, let's combine these two groups real quick. All of my Star Princes and the Pride. So far, they're winning. We're taking some damage. Anzu's taking some damage, so we have more enemies to go after. Let's see. The current race are still here. You know what? I'm going to get you guys to come on back. Come on back over here. Let's beat the Bull King real quick. And after that, I think we'll be okay. And while we're waiting, let's get my archers to change up their direction where they're defending. We've got some spears to move too. Our rangers are going to move right behind all of them. Very nice work. My mounted units will go after their leader, and Shackolot is nearly done for. 18 kills on Shackolot. The Pride will move over here to my right flank. And let's see, my Lutheran Sea Guard, they're still fighting some units, so we'll let them fight in melee real quick. Pyramid, go help them out. They need a little bit of help. So we got Shackolot. Shackolot is done for. Let's move back a bit. They're going to have some breath attacks, which I'm not very keen on dealing with, so let's all go charge in. Just all of us here. You know what? Let's use our Star Dragon Breath real quick before we even do that. I've got some breath attacks to use, so we're just going to use them all. Okay, Lothern Sea Guard, you need to move. That was another devastating attack on you. Can't really avoid them all, you know. Sometimes you just got to deal with it. Okay, we can get more magic from her. Enhance our attacks a little bit. We're kind of just standing still currently. Dragon Princess, are you done yet? Oh, Harpies are on the way. And you're not quite done. Okay, that's fine. Spears, I need all of you up here. One group stopped moving. That's okay. He'll be all right. All right, so we won over there. And I've got to now worry about these last targets. There's not a lot of them. We killed one outright. I'm going to let Liliana upgrade a fireball. And let's hit that Medusa. I don't want to deal with that Medusa right now. So let's fireball that Medusa. Do I have another breath attack? Not yet. Not yet. All right. Medusa killing time. Let's go in. Dragon Princes are finally done. We can use them to actually go after some more of these guys down here. So let's go do that. Okay, let's see. Archers are out of ammo. I want them to leave the map. I don't like dealing with too many units on the map if I got to deal with that. All right, let's move up some units now. Got to be careful here, but I think we can do it. So I'm going to bring in my Pyramid Company. They've got armor-piercing damage. My dragons are all just having a good time fighting, I think. She's taking some damage. I'm going to give her a Cascading Fire Cloak. Let's move her out. She's taking more damage than I thought she would. Dang. All right, you're doing fine. Anzu, I'm going to bring you out to use your breath attack. Actually, they can just use their breath attacks to win. All right, here we go now. Breath attack time. She's moving currently. Yeah, get out the way. Friendly fire is fine. Friendly fire will be okay. Let's fight again. All right, so you two come over here. And I want you to use that breath attack too. We're not done fighting, no. Rangers, move back a little bit. Okay. Now, back to Liliana. I'm going to have her use an upgraded fireball. Let's try to get some of them. Very good. Okay, we got it. We've won. That was it. It was a fairly intense fight. It had a lot going on. I didn't lose a lot, though. I mean, I've got fire damage and they're undead, so that's rather understandable. But that battle was won. We did it. And again, that was an example of a live play battle where I've got to focus on doing that. I'm not going to go into slow motion. I would only do that before to really just kind of show you cinematic shots. So that would be the difference, right? Whether or not I'm going into slow motion because I like to watch the visuals, but also I don't mind just playing too. That means a battle will be over with faster as well. And really, I don't mind. It's just really up to what all of you want. I just wanted to have like a live example of what that would even look like. So now you know. All right, so we're waiting to load back in. I lost 110. You can see the kills from my roster too. We got a lot of them. That was a lot. We beat our first dragon. Oh, it's a lot of replenishment I could take. I'll take all of it. That's some gold too. I needed that gold. All right. So now we have a new dragon on my side. Very cool. Check that out. A new trait. Immune to psychology. All right. So rank 22. We'll get Lord of Dragons. A great debuff. And Liliana's over here. I'm going to give her... Let's see. Let's see now. Flamestorm. Actually, I want to give you Ward of Loic. You're on a dragon now, so you've got responsibilities to do dragon stuff. All right. It'll take her 2 turns to fully replenish. I've got another dragon to fight. I've got a decent amount of money. Let's upgrade one of these areas. Whatever I can do to make money. And also, you attain when after the Cult of Pleasure. So I don't have to worry about that nearly as much. Let's see. If I beat you, I'll get a new trait. Plus 18 to armor, plus 12 to melee defense. Brew War's Instincts for 20 turns. Very nice. And Vine Dragon Scale, which I'll look at in more detail later on. But for now, let's see. I'll have a weapon for you. Enchanted item. Here we go. Blackened Staff. That's what I was looking for. So now she's going to have that in a turn. That's going to help out so much. All right, what else do we have? Potion of Healing is fine, but I want you to use that spell. More Public Order. A Food Taster. Actually, don't take that Food Taster. I want the other guy to have the Food Taster. He's probably going to need it. Yeah, there we go. There you go, buddy. Looking okay now. All right, let's end our turn again. It feels good to finally have money. So I guess like the real key for what you need to do as Imrik is to engage in trade. And if you want to take out Skaven, you can ambush them. Ambush them and you'll have a much easier time. Or you'll just be chasing them everywhere. And you also need to probably not use a full stack when going to the east. That can help out a lot too. You might need some units back at home to try to defend whatever you have. Because, my god, the Skaven will just keep on coming at you until you're done beating them in the face repeatedly. Alright, so we beat all of them. I need one more turn to kind of just replenish a bit. I want everyone at full health. And my army is really strong. Let's have a look over here. That's where I get the dragon. Okay, so I can get another dragon if I want to. Do I really want to? Do I want another dragon right now? If I got rid of some rangers, I would have 2 groups of rangers. And a very cheap dragon. Look at that. Noxious breath. Nice. Okay. Strong versus a single unit. Reduces enemy leadership. Very, very nice. Siege attacker. Alright. We can always change up our dragons, but I'm just here for the UN of dragons, man. Just a multicolored dragon flight. That's what I'm about today. And we've got a new dragon event popping up. They're actually coming fairly quickly. I finally have time to deal with them, so I'm kind of going through a backlog of dragons going like, okay, who am I going to meet today? Who am I going to beat up on today? Sure, why not? Who cares, man? I'll do it. All right. +2 to public order. A new dragon sighted. I'm still getting money. Very cool. Yimrath the Eternal. Okay, okay. Let's go visit Mr. Wrathman. He's like, excuse me, I'm a dragon, don't call me that. Alright. Your perplexed scouts inform you that a strange-looking creature has been spotted, skittishly hiding in some nearby undergrowth. After going to investigate, you encounter a lizard-like creature of Lustria you recognize as a skink. Stranger still is the fact that the creature speaks your language. The skink tells you that it is a herald of Yimrath, a legendary star dragon of Lustria that is known to be in alliance with the lizard men and beasts who live in its territory. Such a powerful dragon is worth reaching out to. Right. Okay. Let's see. I will encounter it later. I don't want another dragon right now. More influence sounds insane. That sounds even more crazy. The Ritual of War.
Think not.
Why not? I do like the magical items. Like over here is a, let's see, Chain Lightning spell. More power reserve for my magic and a ward save of 20%. Celestial Strength, 2. Plus 10% hit points and regeneration. Damn! What do you have? Oh my god, that, oh boy. That one's a little bit tougher, huh? Okay. Let's see here. I'll grab that Elven Fairground. And now we have a lot of really good stuff. I need more public order. I'm going to work on that. I'm working on that right now, getting a colonnade. And I'm still getting rid of some corruption. Really? Is it like inherent in the area? It shouldn't be. Or is there like something... No, that faction was destroyed. It shouldn't be bothering me. I don't know. Well, our Untainted is going up, so... Good for us. I'll destroy it once that's all done. Okay, Greater Invocation of Vol. I think I'm going to use that. Let's have a look over here. Dragon Princes. Heroes 2. High Elves get mad at me. Ooh. No, that's actually not good. Okay. Let's see here. Let's do it. Why not? I'm Caledor. I could do stuff if I want. A Blade of Sea Gold. Oh my god. 100 armor piercing. I lose like 10 base weapon damage, but at that point, who cares, really? Plus 8 to leadership over there. A Staff of, let's see, Solidity. And a Sapphire Guardian Phoenix. Magic resistance. If I want to be the most durable son of a gun in the world. No, I'll take that Blade of Sea Gold for now. I'll give it over to our buddy here. Yeah, it puts him up at 441 for his weapon strength. That's much better. So take that, man. For sure, for sure. Alright, she doesn't have a weapon. She needs one, so we'll give her that too. Here's a potion of healing. I think you need that more. Alright. Got dragons, man. It's dragon time.
Master of drakes.
Let's move back over here real quick. Got to stay close by, you know. Is there anyone else who I can trade with right now? Nope. Nope. But I've got friends for once. Cold of Pleasure was like rank 2. I can't believe how well she's doing. She's got a lot of enemies though, so eventually that should hopefully come back on her, which she might enjoy. Freak. Anyway, let's come over here.
You may look upon me.
Do I need... Oh, I need funds. Haha, I'm broke. Okay, hold on. What can I cancel? Can I cancel anything? Might not be able to do that right now. Let's see. I'll just cancel that for now, because I'll get some more money back after the battle. So it's like, hey, give me a loan. I'll come back later. Protector of Life, huh? Let's go kill some elves. Sure. 2 groups total? Alright, I can deal with that. When Imrik returns, it'll be time for his dragonfly to take flight and to destroy another enemy. We have more dragons to hunt down. Let's go see to it very soon. Until then.